Candy. This is Monday.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay,
Yes.
is your name Candy or Cindy?
Candy. C-A-N-D-Y.
C-A-D, okay, because I thought it was pronounced Candy. Okay, what happened is that it's already close of work here, so we've given instruction because I had to draw in other people, it had to do with something outside the country, so we've given instruction that they are going to move some money to Washington for this particular purpose. So they are going to do it tomorrow, your own tomorrow, not today again. I think this is about 1:20 your time. So basically, I think you need to expect it tomorrow your own time. So by tomorrow our own time, they are going to complete the movement of cash. Then they are going to forward it for you tomorrow. And I think my guys people are actually very, 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 very impressed.
You're going to send how much in Western Union per time?
Yeah, we'll do 100. 100 is about is a lot of money here. That's about close to 20 million naira. And look, you need to be very, very, you need to be very useful. You understand? You need to be very useful, and I think we're actually very impressed when I looked at when I talked about. Everybody's impressed about what you did to this man. What do you call this man, Zion?
Sierra reporters just contacted me.
Is that?
I can send you their. I say Sierra reporters. They just contacted me.
Who?
In
Sahara reporters.
Sierra.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't speak nothing to them because, and then I'm being attacked that I should give different people information. What they're going to do is just try to sell it. So I'm not going to speak anymore.
Sahara reporters, I do not totally understand them. Sometimes they speak on our favor. Sometimes they speak against the APC. So I do not really understand it. So I think because sometimes they speak, they attack the PDP, and that's very good for us. But sometimes too, we also notice that sometimes they also attack the APC. So I can't really, I don't know, I'm not really very sure about Sahara reporters here. And how did they get to you?
Yeah. Sorry?
I said, how did they get to you? Did they call you or they send you messages?
They send me a text all of a sudden. I've been getting just random texts from big leaders today, so-called big leaders. And then you have a reporter, they just sent me a text, which I've dealt with them before I first started campaigning. But they were just like, Candy, so what are you going to do for now? What is your end for what has happened? And I really didn't speak. I just spoke kind words because I don't know their position and what they're looking for. But he's going to call me back in a little while. He's driving now.
Okay, you need to be careful.
Yeah.
You need to be careful.
Yeah, just want me to say anything?
Yeah, I think they want to get the big news about Zion and Donald and Chidi Nwosu. And I think you really did a good job with them. How did you get in contact with those guys? I think syncing them is actually very good for us. And if you can pick up a few people too, we can also give you their names, so you can also put them down too. Top of the top PDP guys on the social media. You listed about 11 names, but I think would you mind if we give you some other names that what do you have? You have enough information against that you can use to destroy Zion and Donald?
Yes, I mean I was going to start saying some more today, but I didn't want to speak if it wasn't appropriate, because so many people are calling in and texting and they want information. So I was wondering where I should go with that, because I have a lot that I was going to present today, which I told you I have inside workers that work for me You just pay them a little bit of dollars, and I pay them a little, and they go and do a lot of work for me. They have like 20 accounts by themselves, and they work all these people with those 20 accounts. I mean, they can work some wonders and find out all kinds of stuff. And they have connections all through DDJ, where they can send out so much message. That's how I got it out so big, was because of them. I threw them $50. They will run it like no tomorrow.
Okay.
So that's how I work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna do us some good.
Yes, I can do so much. Like today, he wanted to start another thing today. So I was wondering,
who of them?
you think I should go with that?
Which of them? Which of them wanted to start something?
Should I go any further today with more? Because I think if we let it die down, they're wanting it to die down. We shouldn't let it die down because we are at the top right now with publicity. It's so big that you need to keep the people enticed. They want to see what's really going on. So you don't want to let that fade at all. You know, fame happens, and once it fades, it's not good.
Okay.
So we need to get that.
At least you know what to do. By tomorrow, you're going to have some money. So yeah. I expect to see some good. You need to pick up some more. You could pick up some names, some very good names, and pull them down. Just look at the PDP people. Look at the guys that have a lot of followership. That they have a lot of comments. So those are the kind of guys you need to draw out, say some things, and look for a way to put them down. You know, that's the way. If you can do that and get down, if you can get down a couple of people like you did with Zion, with Donald, with Chidi, what do you call it? Chinedu Wosu. Okay, if you can get some people like that, you know, just keep putting them down. So by the end of the day, we're going to just give an impression that they are in APC. So we are going to divide the account. You understand? You should understand what I mean. So by the time we keep pulling it down, by the end of the day, they get angry and everybody comes to us and we have peace. That's what we want to achieve. That's just what we want to achieve.
Yes. And now what I've done was compromise the GEJites as far as the whole party looks bad. You see what I'm saying? I've compromised them all because of that one man, because they don't want to give him up. So when they don't want to give him up, it looks like they are doing something shady. You see what I'm saying? If you don't want to give up, once I've already placed all of what he's done before them, just like in the court of law, you don't want to bring the criminal before everyone, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
So I've had big PDP leaders on me today. They said, Candy, what is going on? Where are we going now? And so I'm not done. So today I will continue. And what I was going to say, as soon as we get started, all I have to do is appoint, I don't know whoever, but one of you, APC, to my group as admin, because there is one GEJ, I got to get out of there, which he will be no problem because I own it. So he just has to move. Once we get in there, we will eliminate him.
Okay.
We will eliminate him.
You don't need to take yourself from most of the groups. I need you inside there. You need to stay inside there. And
okay.
I don't know how you're going to do it so you don't allow people know that you're actually working for APC, because if you allow people know, they're going to...
I can do it.
Yeah, you still need to stay inside and do what you have to do for us.
Okay, I can do that. I'm very good at that. And my buddy, who I pay little dollars to, he is so smart with this. He is the king man to do all of this. So he will give me the knowledge how to work this.
Yeah,
and we can tear it up.
Yeah, by tomorrow I'm going to send you a couple of names. The names I mark out, and you're going to try to do something with those names for me. So by tomorrow, this time we would have settled what we have to do, so we know how to move from there.
Okay. And I was going to tell you, Fanny killed his site, I am over.
That's Femi Kanakayo.
I'm over his whole site.
Okay, Femi. Okay, that's FFK. FFK. Femi Kanakayo, right? Okay.
Yes. So I'm not going to tell him anything, but I'm just going to say admin over his site. Is that what you want me to do?
You can still keep working with him, and you can still get information. Everybody's important for us, for you to get information for us.
Yeah.
The information that I want, I get to you, and you give me the information.
Okay. Yeah, his is on WhatsApp. So he has me over, it's called PDP Ambassadors.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. By tomorrow we'll get done, and I'll give you out a few instructions on how to go about it. And that is basically for the names we want. You know how you go about it. I just give you some names, and you do what you know how to do best. I'm very impressed about what you did to Zion and Donald and the other guy. I'm impressed. If you can do that for a whole lot of people, I think it would be nice. Okay.
Oh yeah. And they will never know. So yeah, I got it. And I'm gonna start that up today. So we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'll talk to you tomorrow when everything is okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Candy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think you have it.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Hi, and how are you doing?
Fine.
Yeah, I think we have a problem. Have they been able to post it for you? Have they been able to confirm it for you?
What is that?
Hello, who am I speaking? Who are you supposed to speak with, please?
This is Candy. Candy, yes. Candy Stallworth.
Okay, this is okay. Who are you supposed to speak with? Who are you calling? Are you not supposed to? I thought you were supposed to call who are you supposed to talk to?
Monday.
That is what I'm trying to find out. Yes, you're speaking with Monday, yes. Monday Thompson, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
You told me to call you.
Yes,
yeah. You told me to call you. But okay. that money transfer transaction is bogus. It's not real.
No, I needed to confirm. I wanted you to be sure, because I know my people told me that CBN might likely block it. So I went ahead anyway. I gave the money through UBA anyway. But another thing my colleague told me was that in case the CBN blocks it, why don't I rather call my embassy and get one of my people to make the transfer for you directly? Or I do not know. Do you know if we have any consulate in Florida there? Hello? Do you have a Nigerian consulate in Florida?
A consular?
Yeah. Like a consulate office?
No.
Okay, so I'm not sure, but I think we have one in Atlanta. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? Because when I left to make the plan, my colleague...
Yeah, but...
You said?
Excuse me. Why did you give me that information and tell me to call when I receive the money? That is not fair game, and that's playing games, and I don't play those games.
No, what I'm saying is that the money has been deposited, but the policies we have now, it's very likely that the central bank is going to stop it. It's also likely that because it's coming from my office, they're going to let it pass. So that's why I said, let me know when you get it or if you have a problem. On the alternative, when I spoke to my colleagues, one of my junior colleagues, he told me, why don't you get somebody, because it's very important to us what we're doing right now. We're trying to do it in different phases, from different points of views. So he said, why don't you get somebody, if your contact is in the US, why why don't you get somebody in the embassy to make payments for you from there instead of trying to do it here? Because we actually know that we have a policy from getting money this amount, that much out, you know. But I tried to talk to the account officer in there, and she told me she was going to do all she could. But the only challenge that they have is that it's very likely that with my name, that the CBN might let it pass. It's also likely that if their policy is strong, they are going to return it. So there was no. I said, okay, there's no way I can confirm that. Just go ahead and post it. And if you have a problem, let me know. I also told her to call me back if she has any problem. And so far, I think after speaking with you, I'm going to try to speak with her too. You know, but
Yeah.
You say what?
Let me say. I deal with Nigeria all the time. I deal with pastors over there. They spend millions of dollars. Okay, they have no problem sending it through.
There's been a policy for the past 10 days. And you've been reading, you've been following our policies. Have you not seen it everywhere on the Facebook?
Yeah,
yes, they've been trying to contain the dollar, so they blocked. We cannot send money out of Nigeria. That's the problem we have now, except on very special location where you have to, I think they talked about it, if it has to be school fees, there's certain forms you have to pay for the CBN to approve it. But for us, if you want to shift money for our own services, for me specifically, if I want to shift money from our own services, usually it goes through CBN approval. But I knew, because they were telling me $10,000 is supposed to be the largest thing you should be able to send, Mr. Thompson. I said, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and wire it through my name. So I think we have a problem there. I think the CBN, maybe it's awaiting approval, or maybe they have blocked it. But I think the best thing for me to do now is to redraw it and get somebody to either call you from New York, or maybe, you know what, why don't I do like this? Why don't I just give instruction and they pay money for it directly? I've been trying to tell you this because it's a little bit easier for me. If I do that from Washington, D.C., that's from our embassy, it's easier for me to say, okay, look, we need to release. You said?
Yeah. The problem is, I mean, I'm very far from there. I'm in Florida, so.
I know, it's easier to pay money within the United States. You see, it's very important for us. Yeah, it's very important for us if we can do this, because most of the revelations you're going to give me about this PDP errors, it's going to be very helpful. You know, if truly you can actually get these things, we pay so much money to do what we do, and since you are doing it already, but I do not know how comfortable it's going to be for you switching over to support our people. I don't know how that's going to be easy for you, but since you promise that you're going to do it, fine. It's no problem. And I want to believe you anyway.
Yeah,
I want to believe you. I just want
I'm sure I'm going to have a little bit of problem. They're probably going to look at the situation that I went through recently with DJI, as far as thinking that I set that up so that I could transfer over, to APC.
Okay.
But I know PVP.
I don't know how you're going
to. I'm admin on.
I don't know how you're going to.
Their sites, so. Yeah.
And when you switch, are you sure you're going to be able to move your people? Are your people loyal to you? Are they going to be able to switch with you? Are you sure about that?
What are you saying? My.
I mean the JJ group you told me you have.
You're talking about a coalition. The coalition side.
It's a coalition side, right? But you have some people there, and are they going to be able to switch with you?
I have 11,000.
Are you going to be able to switch them with you to the APC?
Yes, this is what I'm saying. Okay, this is the rules of Facebook. Since I'm past the 10,000 limit, they don't like you to switch the name, right? So what we do is, I'm on 11,000. So what we do is we cancel out, but store up those copies, those extra 1,000 numbers.
Yeah.
To cancel them out, but keep them copies, and then start at 9,999. So so that Facebook will allow us to rename it. That would be the logical way to do that.
Okay, I don't know.
A lot of those members anyway.
Anyhow you want to do it, I don't really have an idea how you're going to do it. You're good on Facebook. You're good in the social media. I don't know how you're going to do it, but it's important that.
People will follow me regardless. Half of my people wanted me to go to APC, and I didn't. I was fighting. I'm fighting. I'm working with Fanny Tailed.
Who's that?
Fanny Tailed.
Okay, Fanny Tailed there. Okay. Okay,
yeah,
I know the guy.
Now.
Okay. You're working directly with him. Have you met him personally, or you're working remotely, or the way you're going to work remotely? Have you met him physically?
I haven't met him personally because I'm here, but I Skyped him. I talked to him on the phone. And he has me admin over his PDP ambassador site.
Okay.
So pretty much I'm admin over a lot of the PDP sites, like over so many. Joshua site, I'm over just any PDP they got me admin over. I have access to.
Okay, but that means you're not going to do it publicly. You need to stay inside so that we have whatever information we have and we do what we I don't know. Do you understand what I mean? That is, in some of the PDP groups you are already, so you can still remain there to just in case we require some information or we need to do some things. We need to get some information. You can always provide it for us, and you need to be able to also come up with the list of your loyalists that I know we're working with you through. You're working with them through you. You understand what I mean? So you might need to return some of your membership in some of these places. But what we're going to do. What we're going to do, I think the best I'm going to do is to try to see how it can be done within your country. So I don't know how easy it is. Is it for money to be is it to pay into your account directly? Or you want to? I don't know. Do you guys mail money? I don't know. Or do I pay indirectly?
The best way is, like I say, Western Union. My pastors, the reason why I stay so safe is because I've dealt with my pastors. And they tell me what to do, what not to do. So I stay safe like that. But I don't veer outside of any other way but what they tell me, period. Because I stay safe. They deal with lots of money coming in the U.S.
You should also ask them, they should be able to know now, it's been over 10 days, the Nigerian policy system, that they have blocked every access of getting money out of Nigeria and also they are also stopping, you cannot purchase dollar from the Nigerian banks again. You have to, even if you send dollar to Nigeria now, anybody going to the bank is going to pick it in Naira. They are not allowing dollar to come in cash into the country, because of the devaluation that happened in Naira. So that's what our government is trying to do. So it's a temporary stuff. It's just to reduce the value of dollar in Nigeria and try to bring up the value of Naira. So that's what they're trying to do. So now they are not allowing you to take out Naira outside the country. So the only easier way now is to get my embassy, get my people there, and it's easier to send money to the embassy. So the embassy can, as well in turn, send it to you. It's within you guys don't have any restriction like that monetarily within your country. So it's easier for me to tell my people to send the money to you directly, right? That'll be fine. I don't know who is advising you. What you're doing is more of a covert kind of job now that you're going to do for us. So you should also reduce the number of people advising you. You understand what I mean? You should reduce the people that are aware of what you're doing. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
I don't tell anyone my present circumstances, but I'm saying if I'm being told, different laws and that, my pastor is actually an accountant there in Lagos. He's a pastor of 12 churches.
Have you been to Nigeria before?
deal with Nigerians here. Like this week, we will have tons of pastors in, and I will deal with them. We like these pastors in Nigeria. So, anyway, he always gives me knowledge on what to do, what laws I'm breaking, what I'm not, what I can do.
If he is in Nigeria, he should also know that we have issues with our monetary policies right now. So that's the only way we could have this running now. You know, for me, since you had insisted that you needed to, that's why I also had to go and ask for the approval. But since you had insisted you needed for us to make some deposit before you come in fully and give me all the information that I require. That's why I'm going this way. Normally, I think we would have taken some time to do a few things. If it were me, if I were you, or if you give me the opportunity to take the decisions on what I want, I would have said, okay, why don't we go ahead and do a few things. I understand you to an extent. Then before that time, we could actually make an arrangement. If you want us to probably deal with your people here in Nigeria, it's easy to give them money and let them find a way they're going to give you. But it's also a risk for me for now to do that. Until I'm very comfortable with you, you can always delegate somebody here in Nigeria and say, oh, because I don't want to know how the money is sent to you. I don't want to be part of it, but I can make available money for the person. And anyhow they're going to do it, because I'm sure you're going to work with some people here you have to give some money to. So it's easier for you to, if you get money here, you give some people money here and take whatever you want to take. That's the way we work. You know, so you could do us a whole lot of favor.
Yeah.
Working that way.
So yeah, I mean, as far as here, before it gets to the point where I can pay money on your behalf here for the government here in Nigeria, I need to be sure of what I'm really doing with you. I need to be sure that, look, you're actually doing a covered work for me. Even you present that, I can give the impression that, look, you're in PDP, or I say you're in PDP, but you're doing covered works for us in APC. Or that, I was able to buy you over to come over and do this for, any which way, but I need to be sure, I need to have the full assurance that this is exactly what you're doing for me before I bet this other one, I have to release this one for you is because I want to trust you. I want to believe in what you've said. This is the thing. This is the thing. I hear what you're saying, but if you believe that you should have done all this, why would you not, as a professional, have done this from the beginning? Because I actually asked you that we spoke by Skype, or you come to me personally, because if you're that big, you'll be able to bring someone to me. Okay?
No, I'm a government official. I don't know. It's there are some things I would not really do.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if you're being so perfect and true, why not just be so real and legit like that? But you're not. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to be legit. You're not going to be on top like that. So you can't be one way and then ask me to be one way. See what I'm saying? We're going to do this contract. I have more to lose, so I have so much to protect, because you know what I'm doing, and you know what you're doing. And also me, the fact that I will lose every part of what I've ever done. I'm wanted by the biggest PDP. I'm so underground in PDP and so known. It is beyond. I have kings, queens, everyone calling me. I am beyond. My name is beyond. You can even ask anyone in Nigeria about who they will tell you. And you know that yourself.
Yes, I think I have an idea about that.
If you want to send anyone to my door, I am here. So how is that not legit? See what I'm saying?
Okay, let's get moving. What are you going to do? Let's do this. What we're going to do, if you, I don't know, you need to think about how you want me to send money to you and let me know. I mean, from Washington DC.
I mean, you're the big boss, and you know the laws, so that would be
what I would do, because since you've refused, what I wanted to do is, if you send your account details, I send it to my people there, and they pay money for it directly there. They transfer it directly there for you. If that's okay for you, I think that's
what now?
Your account details. your personal account details. So I send it to them, and
I don't know. I don't deal with the personal account details. No, my pastor done told me a long time ago, don't deal that way. I deal with Western Union.
Western Union is not possible from here. Western Union is not possible. The only thing that we can do from here is below $10,000, and we are talking about $100,000. We can't do anything close to $10,000. That's what they told me today.
Sir, what did I say? I know the stipulations on the law of 10,000 here, but listen to me. This is the way you do it. You send it in $9,999 increments. Okay, you do that without having a stipulation, and that law stipulation is not for you. It's for me, because that's a tax purpose. That is not your stipulation. That's my stipulation. You could spend whatever you wanted to spend. That's up to your government. But that is not your law.
It's my government. But the CBN, anyway, as I told you earlier, I'm going to see if the CBN is going to approve what I sent before. But after speaking to you now, I'm going to call the lady in the bank to UBA to cancel the transaction. So let's see. Probably we can do it in bits. Except, is that what you're asking for? We're going to do it in bits.
Yeah, let me ask you something. If you listen to me very well, okay? You're hearing me. We're on the same page here. Now, if you could get your embassy and your officials, your counselors, to send money through a bank here, why could they not send it through Western Union? Is that not correct? That would be like saying, one way is black, but it can't be white, or
okay, that's it. To do Western Union within the states.
Yeah. So you get your counselor, whoever. I mean, it's up to you. Do you want me or don't you? I mean, I don't have time to play with folks. That's what I get tired of.
Okay. My impression of Western Union is that I've not really considered it being sent within a country. I didn't consider that. I think that's a good option. That's why I was asking you, what do you advise me? How can it be done? I asked you, I said, why don't you give me an advice how you want the money to be sent to you from Washington, D.C. to Florida? So if
let me ask you something. Yeah. You're very intelligent. Let me say something about Nigeria. Y'all are so intelligent. So that I don't want to hear, because you know the laws and you're in government. You're very smart. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like this. Let me lay this on the table for you. Okay, I'm straight out because I'm American. We don't play no games. You know how we play. You want straight out. You want a contract. That's how we deal. We deal straight out. We'll do the job. You know I'll do the job. I could do it 2 years for good luck, non-stop, every single day. I built him 11,000 members myself. I mean, what else could I say? You could ask anyone in Nigeria what I've done, and they'll tell you I've never given up one day. I haven't even given up until he's done lost. So that has a lot to show. So I don't want to hear that mess. It's either this. Do you want me or don't you? You know what I can bring to the table. You know what I can't bring to the table. I know what I can bring.
Yes, we've already talked about that. Yes, we've agreed on that. So what I'm asking you now, what I'm asking is, if I cannot give out money from here, I asked you a very simple question. I said, from my embassy, how do you want me to send the money to you? I did not have an idea that we can actually do. Yes, you just told me now, so I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna place some calls. Let me call this and let me withdraw this and call my people there, so they're gonna make the transfer to you. I think we're good now.
Okay.
All right. Do have a very wonderful